Morning, welcome to Nifty prediction. My name is Narendra, and to join my WhatsApp group, I'm charging 500 rupees per month. You will get advanced prediction details as well as calls in the group. If you like my video and if you want to support my research, you can donate me using this Google Pay and Phone Pay and Paytm. Let's go to the market. How it has closed on Tuesday. It has ended up in the positive as expected. 14,845.10, 337.80 points in the positive, 2.33% in the positive. Opened around 14,628.50, which is well above the previous closing. The pre-opening was not expected on this kind of opening. We expected somewhere around 200 to 250, but still it is fine. 150 we expected minimum at least, but it has opened somewhere around 128, and the low, which is 14,617.60, and the high around 14,876, which is the pending target of 14,892, short of 16 points. So we have talked about this 14,892 for so long, and the shortfall is 16 points. We will come to that later. Let's go to the review of our prediction, how it has went. As per the data, it is clearly shown volatile market, but still we know that the market is going to be bullish because we have only on the positive positive side target, 4 targets we got in hand. We don't have any kind of a negative side target, but still whenever the data is showing like that, we need to play a little more cautiously, because the data is showing a bit volatile. That ratio is on the positive 6:3, and the average is on the negative 0:3, and the absolute frequency on the positive 5:3, but the weightage is on the negative side, bit heavier, 9.76 comparing with the positive 3.27. So it is kind of evenly poised 50-50, which means we need to play little cautiously, because even though we know that it is going to open up in the gap up, but still it has a chance to give up, because the data of this kind, it has a potential to fall down as well towards the negative side, bearish open target level we have saw so many times. So we expected some kind of a downfall initially, but we got some hint in the morning itself around 9:40 a.m. I'll explain you in the group calls of what we given. That time we found out the low is matching in our data, so that is a hint which we got, so that the market is not going to fall down as expected, kind of a U kind of a move. So we expected some kind of a U, kind of a fall down, and then market will go towards the bullish side, but it has opened up in the gap up, and it is not fall down after this particular low. You can see it has almost opened up and then gone towards to positive. It has not fall down as expected, because of we found that 9:40 a.m. itself that low is matching in our data, which is nothing but, you can see, this is the advantage what we have in our data. The bullish level itself, the market has set the low. We know that if anything 3-point range, it is the perfect match. If anything below minus 10 points is the stop loss range, so it is clearly on the stop loss range. So 14,609.01 is the stop loss range, so it is clearly on the stop loss range. So it is on the 10 point, so the low got matched. So we know that if it is not breaking this particular level, because it is already on the bullish side, because we saw so many times anything above the volatile level, it is a extreme bullish market with a stop loss of overall average, which is too far away. So 14,370, so we know that it is not going to hit that much, but we expected the day, we expected it has to fall down at least towards the overall average, but the opening itself around 9:40 itself, the low kept it perfectly. So that is the hint which we got, that if it is not breaking that particular level, the market is not going to fall down towards to that level, and it is going to be extremely bullish, because we have 4 upper side target in hand, and it has opened up a new target as well. You can see that 14,876, which is 14,829. After that we have 14,981.69. so that is the one target which got opened new. So already 2 pending target got it. I'll explain you in the group. and now we have one more target, which is 14,981.69. Only the thing is that we have the last day of the month today, so all the pending target might have chances to expire because of the month closing. We will check out those pending targets for a next month, for at least for a week, whether it is going to. But normally I have saw so many times, 80% of the time, those pending targets, if the month closing, it is now working. So we will keep in track those pending targets, but at the same time we need to go as per the new month data. So it is clearly on the bullish run as expected. Let's go to the group calls, how it has went. In the group calls, we have clearly shown that we have given on 28th of March itself about the market prediction, because the extreme bullish stop loss and the normal bullish stop loss, it is both or not got hit. But we have specifically mentioned about these 4 targets because we don't have any kind of negative side targets. That is the only advantage we have. So Friday target, which is in the pre-opening itself, it has opened up that level. So 14,613, which is in the pre-opening itself, got it. Then later 14,761 got it. But this 18th pending target, which is the shortfall around 16 points, but that is fine, it has a chance. But this 15,375 we need to watch out, because today is the expiry, today is the last day of this month. So we need to trade accordingly. So the caution only is the volatile market. So the data has shown the volatile, so we need to book profit every now and then. And as expected, the SGX Nifty was shown something in the positive, and we also expected the market having the chance to open up in the positive side, and we expected this kind of a U kind of a turn, because as per this particular day, it has a potential to fall down towards to the downside, which is bearish level and bearish open target level. In the data, in this kind of data, 80% of the time it has a fall down market. So no matter what high it opens, it will always fall down towards to the bearish level and the bearish open target level. Then after that, we know that it is a bullish day and we have 4 bullish targets, so we expected a U kind of a downside, but we found out that 14,619 is matched in our data in the after market opening. So these are all this is the data for the Wednesday. So that is also kind of a bullish day, which is shown around 11%, but still there is an indication of bearish warning signal. So that is also given well in advance as well. And after the pre-opening, we came to know it has 121 points in the positive, but we expected somewhere around 152 300 minimum. At least 250 would have been right gap up, but still this is the way the market works, no matter how much the SGX shows, but still our market will have this kind of trading. And we know that it is a bullish market, but still we want to play a little safe, so asked to fresh buy around 14,950 as well as 14,350 put option, because of the data is shown something like that. But we kept some clients well in advance, and we bought some calls, so we wanted to exit those with some profit, which is 100% profit. Then we want to exit, because we bought it 14,762 and asked to exit somewhere around 124. It has went 230, but I asked to keep only one lot pending, and the other call also we want to keep it like that. So he has exited somewhere around that particular. After later time, we came to know around 940. That is what the hint we got. The low is matching in the data. So once the low is matching, at the same time, and target also got opened, which is 14,829. So after we exited only, we came to know that I have found that the low is matching perfectly in the data. So we opened up, we got this particular 14,829 target got opened up. So we want to play as per the bullish. And these are all the CPR range also. It is shown that it has a good chance to hit 14,815. So that is the reason I specifically mentioned that CPR is also showing the target for bullish 14,740 followed by 14,815. Once if it is breaking that 14,815, it might go to any extent. And our client also booked a good profit, which is almost 43,000. And after, if that particular level is got it, this is the next target which will got open. So that is the hint which given, and exactly that is what happened. So we expecting Wednesday it has a good chance to hit, but still Wednesday data is some kind of a complicated data. I'll explain you later. And this is the low which once again I want to highlight, because morning in 9:40 many of us didn't repent. So I want to highlight once again, because of this low is not getting cut, the market will not going to fall down as expected, as projected like yesterday. So I want to point it out. So as expected, these two targets, this is already hit in the pre-opening, and then it has got hit in the 14,761, and it is a good day for us. The market has started to move as expected in our data, and each and even small traders also made some good profit. This is the first trade for one particular client. He bought it somewhere around 10 rupees and he exited with 20. So these are all the uh, first step for those clients, and many of the clients have made some small profit because they wanted to learn as well. So these are all the profit for those clients. And this is the data for Wednesday. Wednesday, the ratio is indicating bullish, average is indicating bullish, and weightage is also indicating bullish 11.17 versus 0.76, and absolute frequency indicating bullish, which is four indicators are showing positive sign. So if the market is pre-market opens in the positive even 1 point, then we would have see another bullish run today. So we have a good chance to go one more bullish run on Wednesday if the pre-market is opens in the positive. If the pre-market opens in the negative, then it might have the chances of 50-50. So it is not going to be easy. If the market is opens even 1 point in the negative, it is against the data, so it might go in the bearish. So we need to play a little more cautiously as well. For example, these are all the support and resistance levels for Wednesday. So the positive average is minimum of 264 points, and the bullish level and bullish open target 443 and 501. So how we need to trade it is the warning signal. There is a bearish market also involved. For example, the market is opens even a point negative, it has the potential to go downside to unlimited. For example, if the market is breaking this 14,732 minus 10 points, which is 14,722.28 is the downside. You need to watch out. This particular level is breaking, then the market having the chance to fall down multiples of support level 4, which is 1.52, 2.28, 3.04, something like that. Multiples of downside it will go. We may not know how far it will go. So once if it is breaking those levels, it will go multiples of that level to any extent. There is no restriction, there is no rules. We still have follow those kind of rules, the matching rules, but still sometimes even though it is matching, it will break n number of times. So that is the reason we need to follow this 14,722.28 closely on if it is opens in the negative side. At the same time, anyone want to trade, they must keep this particular level as a stop loss as well. And if it is opens in the positive, but still it is in the bearish, because volatile level, anything below that level, it is a bearish, extreme bearish zone. So up to 74 points, anything less than 74 points, it is still in the bearish zone. That is the warning signal for the bearish on Wednesday. So the stop loss will be maintained at overall average, which is 15,000 plus 10 points. So 15,010.97 is the extreme bearish stop loss. So even though the market is opens up 0.1, it is still showing bullish. So we can keep stop loss and go for a bullish. At the same time, it is still having the extreme bearish intact. So any information comes, negative news comes in the live market time, it might go extremely bearish. That is the reason I am asking to keep small put option as a insurance, because we have the positive side target, three targets. So according to that we are going for a bullish, but still if the levels are showing it has a potential to go bearish, means we need to keep an insurance to protect our funds. So small insurance, for example, if you go for a buy somewhere 30-40 points in the call option, you need to keep at least 10 rupees or 15 rupees in the put option as well to protect. If it is goes heavily, then it will protect your fund as well. It will give you some good returns as well. So at the same time, if the market is open point 1 plus in the positive side, it is indicating the bullish, and 4 indicators also bullish, so it is still in the bullish zone with a stop loss of support level 1, which is 14,839 minus 10 points. So 14,829.16 is the stop loss for the bullish market. So it will go bullish, up to any level, overall average, volatile level 1, and frequency, then positive, bullish. So it has a potential to go to any extent, so up to 500 still, because we have the pending target 15,375 level as well. So it has a potential to go like that. So we need to play a little more cautiously as well. And this is the par value, which is little controversy here, because the par value is having huge points, anything less than 1209, which is activating the negative side, but the negative side still three negative sides having positive targets, which is 147, 364, 786. We never get this kind of negative side target. We will get only negative side target, means in the negative points, but here the three negative side target itself gives a positive points, which is a controversy. So it still shows the market is on the bullish zone, even though the day or the pre-opening is still trying to go down. We still have the positive target, so only we need to check out the low, which is 69 points in the negative. So if the market is opens a point plus, it has a good chance to reach 14,992 and 15,209 and 15,631. But that is still out of cards, but still it has a potential, because the market is still bullish. We may not know what kind of a positive news is going to come in the market while trading, so we need to watch out as well. And these are all the Wednesday stop loss for the bearish and bullish market. Extreme bullish market, any opens above 15,017, then 14,990, which is huge gap, almost 200 points, where I don't know whether it is going to open like that, because Nifty is showing flat positive and flat negative right now. So we need to wait how the pre-opening is going to be. Anything in the normal bullish which is opens in the positive, we need to keep stop loss 14,829.16. This is the stop loss we can maintain. And for the bearish market, anything opens below 14,919, we can keep stop loss in the range of 15,010.97. This is the extreme bearish. So this is where we need to keep both options in hand, because one is indicating bearish, other one indicating bullish, and we have only positive target. So it is not going to be easy to trade on these kind of days. If the both side possibility, if the data shows, we need to play a little cautiously. Better small traders avoid trading this particular specific day, because the premium will easily erase its from 20 to 10 and low, it will go down. But you need to keep both options on the trade, otherwise better stay away from the market. And the bearish market, anything opens in the negative, we can keep stop loss 14,856.58 as the stop loss and go for. If the market is opens in the volatile, most probably in the Wednesday the market will open in between the volatile or even below the volatile 2, because which is, if the below the volatile 2 means it is a bearish market, but still our targets are only in the positive. So that is where the problem comes. The pre-opening indicating bearish, but the data we are having in the positive, so we need to keep both options in hand, so which will be a good option to trade. But still small traders, I personally feel, better stay away from the market. It is not going to be easy to trade on Wednesday, because those two sides it is showing. So small traders will get caught in this particular market and may not easily make money until you, if you want to take small risks, for example both side, you can bet 10 rupees and let it be how it is goes. Even if it goes loss or profit, you need to keep your patience and wait for such a tenure, then you can have the potential to taste the profit. Otherwise, if you are a tempt or such a impatient guy, it is not going to be easy to make profit in these kind of days. And as we know, we are having 14,892.07 one target pending for 8 days, and the next target, which is the new target which got opened yesterday, 14,981.69, and the pending target 15,375, which almost 12 days. So we are having only on the positive side target, but the warning signal, bearish warning signal also came. That is where I am telling the small traders better stay away from the market, or else buy both side 10 rupees. Don't worry about the profit or loss, let it wait and how the market is react. If it is extremely bullish, you will end up some 10 become 50, 60, 100. If it is extremely bearish, your put option 10 will become 50, 60, 100. So that kind of a patience you need to have in this particular day, otherwise both 10 rupees will go down to 5 or 4. So it is purely depends on how you are going to take. And this is the another level which I early pointed out. If anything breaks this particular level, it will go multiples of that particular support level 4. So multiples of support level 4, it will fall down to any extent. So that is where the bearish warning signal is telling us to play safe. Let's see how the market is going to give us on Wednesday. Thank you.